Soybeans sink today. Brazil cuts less than they expected with those production numbers, and I think that the idea that there was going to be a bigger cut in the Brazil production is really what gave a lift to the market yesterday. So the market giveth, and today the market taketh away, and in a big fashion too. So it's about 15 or 16 cents at a certain point. So it really kind of stunned a lot of the traders here. But also with the government shutdown, you know, it's really difficult to get correct reports, and it's affecting the markets a lot. And that's why we're seeing the ebb and flow of the markets just back and forth. No one knows really what direction we need to go in. And as everyone scrambles to use alternative news to find out what's the real information out there in the field, you can see that there's like larger swings in the market. So right now the futures markets are really thin because a lot of the non-commercial traders have moved to the sideline because it's so difficult to gauge which way we're going to go. That's why we also see that corn was lower as well. With the U.S.-China talks going nowhere after 3 days of talks, we really don't have any kind of resolution, and it kind of is depleting the hopes of a lot of the traders, and they had a little bit of give up itis somewhat, and without any confirmation of anything on the horizon, you know, the market kind of gave back almost 5 cents, which is quite a bit for corn. Yet we're still in that channel that we've been trading in. Wheat also fell, but that has, you know, some overflow from the corn and the soybeans. But the GASC it was buying big from Russia, and that basically just kind of like dashed some of the hopes for the U.S. wheat. We were hoping to get a little piece of that action now. After losing that business, and the index fund rebalancing is also putting pressure on that wheat market, and so it really pushed it a little bit lower, about 6 cents today. Yet we're still staying within the channel that wheat has been in, between $5 and $5.25. It seems that wheat, corn, and soybeans all have been just bouncing around back and forth, waiting for some relief from the government shutdown as well as the U.S.-China trade resolution. And nothing has happened on either front, and that's why we're seeing our markets trade the way they are. I expect that it's going to be the same thing tomorrow and next week if we don't finally get a resolution one way or another.